just a little video with a little tip. What I see on here a lot of the time, people, especially whilst dead baiting, see it sometimes with lure fishing as well, but dead baiting, they get the pike, they reel the pike in, they net the pike, and then they struggle to get it unhooked, to get it up into a mat to unhook it. They've got the rod attached, they've got the line attached, the pike's pulling against it, it's fighting, it starts death rolling, everything gets tangled, and it's just a nightmare. So this is a tip for making it safer for you, safer for the pike, and a hell of a lot easier for unhooking your fish. Now, just imagine this is my braided line. Once you come down at your braided line, I normally have a cover over this to stop it snagging on any weed or that, but you want your braided line, you want to attach to a quick clip, and then that will attach to either your up trace or your trace, whatever you're using. If you've got a long enough trace, or if you've got a short trace, you'll be using a up trace. You want to unclip it and take that tension off that line. So you get rid of this, don't put it in, drop it down into the net, because then you're just asking for trouble, it's going to get tossed out. You're still standing in the water, the fish is in the net. I do have videos on this, so I will look them out and show you. Disregard this outside the net, or if somebody's with you, they can take it. And then that's just going to leave you with the trace. Or as I said, if you're using an up trace, if you're using shorter ones, I would say just unclip it straight from the up trace, so that then you're only left with your trace in the pike's mouth. Then what you can do from there is you can assess the situation. The pike will be floating in the water in the middle of the net, away from it, not getting tangled up, and it's not got any pressure on its mouth, so it's going to be calm, it's not going to be fighting and death rolling and stuff. You can then assess if both your trebles, if you're fishing with two trebles, are inside the pike's mouth, or if one is outside and one is inside. Or like me, if you're using a circle hook, what you can do is then chin it from the net and just take its head out of the water and unhook it there and then. If you're confident chinning it, it's not an awkwardly hooked fish, so it's easy to unhook. Just unhook it in the net, leave it in the net for a couple of minutes. Then if you want a picture or a video, then you can kind of take it out, take a quick video, and then let it on its way. But then it also makes it a lot easier if you are slightly deep hooked or awkward hooked or something, and you need to take that pike out to lay it on its back. You're straddling over it. You've then only got your small trace attached to it that's not going to get tangled up or injure you or injure the pike. So yeah, just always make sure that you unclip your line straight away as soon as you net that fish, and stop that pulling and that fighting and that resistance, and that will make it a lot easier and a lot safer for both you and the pike.